Also, what's like the name of everything?
So I was thinking for a podcast name, we could do Alex's Bad Teeth. I was thinking, is that a good idea?
I like Bad Teeth. Yeah, Bad
Alex's-
Teeth is alright.
Alex's Bad
Not
Teeth.
just
That sounds-
Bad Teeth. Yeah.
Alex's Bad Teeth has
the
a
Bad Teeth podcast has a really nice ring
where
to
we
it.
talk everything that's not teeth. Yeah, I'm your host, Alex.
And I'm your co-host Dom.
Dom, he's kind of on the slow side, so he'll be here sometimes. Most of the time, probably 50% of the time or more.
Probably that. Yeah.
Yeah, that's good.
Welcome to the podcast.
Yep.
What are our topics?
The topics,
Did you pick any?
I've been thinking about some. I mostly just want. I've been. Shut up. Shut up. I've been thinking of just chatting, talking to people about.
How are days going?
So, how's your day?
It's all right.
How's your mom doing? I'm thinking this is the first actual podcast.
Okay. This is the official podcast.
The official podcast, yeah.
Yeah.
There's no real big goals I want to have with this one. I'm thinking of having like one where you and I just talk and shoot the shit and laugh, whatever. And then one where we interview random, normal, everyday people about everyday topics.
Oh, that's pretty neat.
Yeah.
Good little agenda.
Yeah, I think it's pretty good.
Yeah.
See what their life story is,
See what's going on in their days.
Because my granddad always used to say, everybody has a story and you just got to pry it out of them.
With force.
Sometimes their stories aren't that good.
And so you cut those out
so
of
I
their
cut
podcast.
So I cut those stories out. And I try to push my agenda that everyone's spectacular, but
Wow.
of course there's going to be some people there who are idiots.
You are just not up to par.
Yeah, exactly. You having a good drink of water there?
I am. And this is actually coffee. Much needed.
Oh, coffee. Nice.
Yeah. I haven't had any coffee this morning.
That's awful.
Yeah.
Yeah. How's it like? How's it like not having
It's
coffee?
pretty good, man.
Yeah?
Yeah.
No, but oh shit, what did I want to talk about today? I was thinking about school because I've heard from various sources that a lot of students often identify themselves with their schoolings, with what they do, instead of what their interests are in life.
Okay.
I just wanted to ask you, how do you deal with the stress of school?
For the most part, I don't. I don't deal with it well at all.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I just try and go for walks. Try
Yeah.
and just like take time to myself a lot.
Okay.
But yeah, it's been really nice having a break.
Yeah.
Just for like this week, because I've been able to just kind of get like life stuff sorted out.
Oh, that's really good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How
Are
do
you
you-
working?
how do you deal with stress?
Oh, with stress, I mostly just try to ignore it, and then I procrastinate, and I get lost in thoughts.
Yeah, that's more or less my process.
Yeah, I've been watching a lot of Gordon Ramsay videos on YouTube because apparently every single episode of all his shows are free to watch on YouTube.
I've seen a few of his Hotel
Hotel
or
Hell,
whatever. Yeah, those are pretty good.
Yeah, some of them are pretty good. Hell's Kitchen is it's the only way I feel stressed now is through watching Gordon Ramsay yell at other people. Because I feel like my life has gone so passively for the past year that I'm incapable of feeling any fire under my ass that forces me to work,
Yeah, yeah.
Oh god, it's not good.
That's your driving factor.
That's my driving factor, is watching other people get stressed out.
Gordon Ramsay.
Yeah. All I want is for him to just yell at me to get my work done.
Dude, he's an intimidating man.
Oh, he's terrifying, yeah.
He's such a decent guy when he's not on his shows, but when he's on his show, he's just like the scariest dude.
Oh yeah, he absolutely is. He has one show called MasterChef Junior where there's just a bunch of kids and they do their cooking and stuff, and he's really nice on that show. He's a surprisingly caring guy.
Yeah, doesn't he just like when the kids are crying, he'll like go over and hug them and
Yeah.
like, you're doing great.
And he'll like talk to them, try to make them laugh.
Yeah, and then when he's dealing with adults, he's like, "You are an idiot sandwich."
Oh yeah, one of my favorite insults from Gordon Ramsay is calling people a donkey.
A donkey.
It's not
Does he
like
say that?
Yeah. He's like, there's two people here. There's idiots. There's donkeys, and there's chefs.
What the fuck?
Because there's no room for like you can't imagine anything else that there. It's not a metaphor for anything. You are dead ass a donkey.
It's just straight up a donkey.
You can't improve on that.
Damn, that hurts, man.
Oh yeah, that really hurts a lot. Look at him.
Wow.
My dog's here today.
Oh, hi,
He has a
Nugget.
problem with doors where he can't walk past doors or anything. So here he is. I'm just gonna let this run out.
Even when there are no doors.
Even when there are no doors, yeah.
Yeah,
There we
this
go.
is actually a 3-man podcast.
But what were you talking about before my dog had problems with doors?
Before he encountered doors.
Or the lack thereof.
The lack thereof.
He can't walk through doors anymore. He can't walk upstairs or anything. Oh god.
Oh man, what a boy.
He's a good boy though.
Oh, we were talking about Gordon Ramsay.
Oh yeah. And feeling stressed through Gordon Ramsay.
Yeah. Isn't he a fan of Pepto-Bismol?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a huge advocate.
Yeah.
for Pepto.
Dude, I bet you if we got sponsored by Pepto, we could probably make our way to meeting Gordon Ramsay.
Yeah. I'd have a gourmet Pepto-Bismol just for him. Like,
Yeah.
I'd use it as one of those little decorations on a plate, you know?
Oh, that's good. Yeah. You know how like some people make like wine-based like beef? I kind of do like Pepto-Bismol based beef.
Oh, yeah.
Like
Oh,
a
yeah, where it's just, like,
stroganoff.
sauteed
Yeah.
in it.
Yeah.
That'd be good.
That's actually not bad.
Very bright pink, unnaturally
Yeah.
colored. It'd be beautiful.
It's like milk steak, but Pepto-Bismol.
Yep. Just like a milk steak.
Just like it.
Oh, God. That's not something I want to imagine
No.
ever. Yuck.
That actually just made me feel really gross.
Yeah. I'm sweating a tiny bit just thinking about that. Like the natural, like cold sweats you get before you throw up, you know?
Yeah.
Other than that, how's your life going? How's work outside of school?
I'm looking for new work.
Yeah?
I just handed a resume in to another store right now. I hopefully want to get into sales.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that should be pretty exciting.
Mm-hmm.
Trying to get out of working with clothing, or
Yeah.
at least at this store, it's just
Yeah.
not been.
I don't imagine that's any good.
No.
So,
I feel like if I was in like a different store, maybe like
higher,
I don't know.
higher end or something.
higher end sort of clothing, it would be a little better. But I'm kind of like just the most like discounted cheap clothing.
You should work at one of those stores that caters to pregnant women.
Oh,
And just be like, yeah, my mom was pregnant once.
Once long ago.
I know something about it.
Yeah. You could say I'm a professional.
Hell, I've been wearing this stuff since day one.
Yeah.
Since before day one.
I only buy pregnant women clothing.
I'm actually a very skinny boy. But I've never weighed more than 150 pounds.
I just like the look it has, you know?
Yeah.
It's pretty sweet.
I could hide a lot of things in the excess clothing.
I can
I feel like a kangaroo.
Yeah. I can hide a lot of popcorn when I go to movies.
Oh yeah, that's what I was thinking. I could hide lots of popcorn, lots of Pepto.
Lots of beans.
Oh yeah. Beans too.
Beans stew.
They are a necessity, some would say, in life.
Yeah, especially for a movie.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's really hand in hand.
Yeah.
Beans.
Like, the more I see pictures of them, the more I dislike them.
Dude, I legitimately just had beans for like the first time in a few years yesterday, and they were not as good as I remember them.
No.
It was like the shitty like Bush's canned baked beans or whatever. Yeah, it's just not good.
The weird like maple candied or whatever it is.
Yeah, I think it was.
They're very sweet and they have that grainy texture that beans have.
Yeah, they tasted kind of like smoky but sweet. They just were not good.
Yeah, no, that's not good. I remember when I was still working at the restaurant, there was this old British guy. It was like a little bistro, right?
Oh, okay.
An old British guy who would come in 8 a.m. every single morning. He'd be like one of our first customers, and he'd had this like thick accent, and he's like, "Oh, I gotta get those beans. I gotta get those beans in me." I'm like,
What the fuck?
I'm just like, man,
Dude, come down here. Get your beans.
are you okay, dude?
Come on, man.
You seem like a nice lad.
I guess beans are a pretty popular thing for British breakfasts, eh?
Yeah, it's because I don't know any other foods.
Yeah. Yeah, I do not like refried beans. Those are not good.
No. It's just mush.
It's just mush.
It's not good. There's
It's just
no
like
flavor.
weirdly like textured mush. Yeah.
I've been trying to start a ruckus, I think, on Twitter about cottage cheese.
Okay.
Because that shit is disgusting.
Hold up. Do you say cottage cheese is disgusting?
Yeah. It's not good.
Oh, Alex.
It's not.
I used to be in that camp, but recently I've been eating cottage cheese with like every other meal.
Really.
It's good for you, man.
It's just cheap protein.
yeah,
That's
but
what it is. There's no flavor.
There's a little bit of flavor. It's
Yeah.
kind of like it's like a hint of cheese,
Mhm.
you know?
Cottage cheese, more like cottage please. Put me out of my misery if I ever had to eat that shit.
Oh fuck! How dare you?
Hey?
How could you?
It's
do
bad
that?
stuff. It's not good.
Anyway, what were you saying about Twitter before I get too mad at you?
Oh yeah, I was saying I was starting to diss cottage cheese on Twitter. That's all.
Like, is there a handle for cottage cheese, or were you
There
just...
should be. No, there shouldn't be, actually. People don't need to hear that.
People don't need to hear the thoughts of cottage cheese.
Yeah, no, it's like it looks like some gastrointestinal disease. It's not pleasant to look at.
It's just sort of like I don't know. It's okay. It's kind of like what's that like white cheese that's like in the blocks? Feta. It's like feta cheese.
No, it's not. Have you seen feta cheese before?
Yeah, I used to work with it.
Have you actually seen feta cheese before?
Yeah.
Are you thinking of ricotta? Because ricotta is like feta cheese.
Maybe I'm thinking of ricotta, but I don't know.
You idiot.
It's okay. It's
You
good
used to work with it.
I used to work with it in the deli.
You used to work in it.
I used to work in feta cheese, and I don't even know what it is.
I used to bathe in it.
Ooh. Yeah, and honestly though, the feta cheese we used to work with, they would come in these like massive, like 5-pound tubs.
Yeah.
Most of it is just like feta water or something, and it's just
The brine.
the brine, and it's just the most foul stuff.
Oh, yeah.
You'd have to like drain that all out, and then there would just be this like massive, like 2-pound, just like rectangle of feta cheese that you'd slice off into
yeah.
bits.
That's fantastic.
And like it was just the worst smelling thing.
Oh yeah, no.
It's delicious. Like feta cheese is
it's
good,
so good.
but the
It's so good.
brine and the smell is not great, at least in that capacity.
You should fill up a water gun, like one of those big hydro pump things with the feta cheese water, and just go wreak havoc at the college or something.
With one of the ones that has like the multiple spritzers.
Oh yeah.
So
yeah.
it's just like
One
one
of
is
those
like a
super
steady
soakers.
stream, one is like just like shooting balls of feta.
Oh.
Mm.
Ooh. It still has like little white bits of feta that have fallen off. You know?
Mm. I remember.
Just wreak havoc. Just
Dude, I
salty water.
I actually remember when I was younger, dude. I legitimately put milk in a super soaker one summer, and I would chase my friends.
Are they still your friends? Yeah, I wonder why, dude.
And I would chase them around the complex, shooting with milk out of a super soaker. And they were, I just remember like I thought it would be like the fun. I was maybe like 8 at the time,
Yep.
and I thought it would be the funniest thing in the world. And I just remember like I first went out and like sprayed my friend in the face, and I was just like and just the most like defeated he was like I'd ever felt. He was just like, dude, is that milk? And I was like, yeah. And he's just like, that's the stupidest thing you've ever done. And I was like, oh,
Dude, is that milk?
Oh man.
He wasn't even having a good time. He was insulted that he would even think of that.
He was just like mad at me at like 8, 9 years old. He was just like livid. He's like, why would you put milk in your water gun?
That's disgusting.
And I think it was at like the beginning of the day, and I think I just went back inside and like stayed inside for the rest of the day.
No, you should have.
Yeah.
That's awful.
I don't even know like why I even thought that.
That's not good. What you did isn't good.
No. Very poor judgment.
You used to put milk in Pepsi too, didn't you? Is that a real thing? Milk and Pepsi?
How dare you? How dare you on the first episode do me like that?
Yeah. No.
I did it twice ever.
And you enjoyed it, didn't you?
The first time, yeah.
The first time.
But the second time, no, because it was Diet Pepsi.
Oh, and that makes all the difference.
Yeah,
The Diet Pepsi.
No, it does, because then it like...
separates?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The regular Pepsi didn't separate.
That's so disgusting.
You can look that shit up. People do it.
People don't do it.
People drank milk and Pepsi.
You're just a fiend for milk, aren't you?
I'm just a fiending for milk, man.
I'm just a little boy fiending for milk.
I'm just a little milky boy. I've never even had like, we never buy like regular milk. It's always like almond or silk milk.
Oh god.
Yeah.
Oh fuck.
So it's just even like even worse consistency.
There's one of these big recipe websites that Pepsi milk recipe.
Recipe?
That looks vile.
Let's see.
It has a nice little it has a foam on it that looks like something you'd find in like one of those ice cream floats.
Yeah, see, it's pretty much like an ice cream float.
But it's not ice cream, it's just liquid milk.
It's just a liquid float.
God damn.
Yeah.
Let's read this, okay?
Okay.
When I was in college, one of my pals introduced me to the weirdest concoction. Pepsi milk. And yes, it's exactly what it sounds like. Pepsi and milk mixed together.
Dude, that's like
last.
our story.
It's mixed together at last, it says. Like, this is what the guy has been living up to. This was the peak of its existence. Like, oh, finally, I found the secret recipe to life. It's Pepsi and milk.
I never knew I always wanted that.
The end result is actually way tastier than it seems. Think about a Pepsi float once ice cream has started to melt. But the thing about that is that ice cream has like other ingredients in it. It's cold and there's vanilla.
Is cold an ingredient?
Fuck you.
Ingredients like
I'm
cold.
just saying it, but shut up. But no, it's just it has vanilla. It has more sugar added. It's just a nice little dessert. It's thick.
It is thick, and it makes it gives it like a proper like froth and like substance.
Yeah,
it's not just a liquid.
You could dig into it with a spoon.
Yeah. That's like a good consistency.
Oh fuck.
Oof. Yeah. Whoever was living up to making.
Here's the ingredients to it. Pour half a cup of whole milk. The higher the fat, the higher the flavor. And top it up with Pepsi. Stir if desired.
If desired.
Once you've tried Pepsi, experiment with other sodas. My personal favorite is root beer milk. What the hell is this, man? Sabrina Eldridge, are you still alive?
Dude, I'm gonna try Orange Crush and milk.
Oh god. Oh,
that sounds delectable. I like how stir if desired. I only drink unstirred Pepsi milk.
So I'm looking through this person's profile on this one website.
Okay.
Pop Sugar, it says. And her latest post was made, just in December of last year.
Okay.
It's brace yourself. Cheese is now a popular tea topping. I don't think it's popular.
A tea topping?
Yeah. Some people love their tea with a little milk and honey. Others take their tea with cream and sugar. Me, I love it with cheese. That's right. I said it. Cheese. Is she a writer?
Oh, man. Yeah, she just lost any credibility she had.
Oh, God. That's disgusting.
Writing articles on Pepsi milk and tea cheese? Teas, if I may.
Cheese tea, which originated in Taiwan and worked its way through Asia before gaining popularity in the U.S. began
No, it
as
hasn't.
tea. I don't think it has.
No,
I've been to the States a couple times, and I've never seen.
that is
Hell, I've
blatantly false.
made my way through Asia, and I've never seen
Yeah.
cheese
Yeah.
and tea.
That is unheard of.
That's vile.
That sounds really gross. Like what would you?
How would you drink it?
Those
Could
are-
you imagine, like, you know how you get a milk stash after you drink after you drink milk? Imagine just a lumpy. Ooh.
A peppermint cheddar cheese stash.
Oh.
Ooh, yum. Dude, like no tea flavors or cheese flavors would pair together.
No,
Like,
not at all.
At all.
Not at all.
Check real quick again. Did she have any like pairings?
Oh, let me see.
Because now I'm kind of curious.
The drink has been popping up in U.S. boba shops over the last couple of years.
No, it hasn't.
And the cult following has been steadily growing.
No, it hasn't.
But if you still can't get into the idea of pairing cheese with your tea, then perhaps the next evolution will strike your fancy.
The next evolution.
What is the next evolution? Forgo the cheese completely and offers a sea salt mousse tea. That actually sounds good.
Yeah, I
The
could
sea
see
salt
that.
mousse?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, because it's like a...
Sea salt mousse. Yeah,
Yeah.
that would be fine.
Have you had salted tea before? Like
I-
salted bubble teas or anything like that?
I think I may have.
Yeah.
It just like never really stood out to me too much.
No, I had some when I was living in the Philippines, and I got so sick afterwards. It
Oh,
was
did you?
Not good.
Ooh, really?
But I'm also very lactose intolerant, and that was a lot of dairy.
That is true. Bubble
Yeah.
tea has a lot of dairy in it for sure.
Yeah.
That's probably not the greatest idea for you.
And I'm not gonna go up to the person in a foreign country and be like, "Hey, I'm actually lactose intolerant.
Did you just
Can
make
you,
my tea without the dairy?
Hey, do you have any alt milks? Do you have oat milk here?
Oat milk?
Goat milk? Hey, you got goat milk?
Hey.
Oh my god, this person's only writing like one article every 2 years.
Good.
I wonder if she's getting paid.
Ah, God, I really hope not. You can't make a profit off something like that, or you
No.
shouldn't be allowed to.
No, you shouldn't. You shouldn't be allowed to.
That's disgusting.
Oh fuck me.
Oh no, what?
Oh god, she's making ice cream sandwiches with saltine crackers.
Ew! What?
The-
Is that like another just solo article?
Yep. by
Oh
the same
God.
lady.
Ew.
Oh god, I want Gordon Ramsay to just ream her.
Oh yeah, dude, we should tweet at Gordon Ramsay.
When I was a little kid, my uncle took me to an ice cream factory that made the most amazing ice cream sandwiches. There's a layer of rich, creamy vanilla ice cream sandwiched between two crisp saltine style crackers. Oh. No, that's not good.
I think those were probably wafer crackers, and she just didn't know.
And she has like ingredients for this. Like ice cream and saltine crackers aren't the common only things in this recipe.
That's such
disgusting.
a like white regular crackers are too spicy for me. Let me use saltine crackers for my ice cream sandwich.
Hold up a second. That dark chocolate? Nuh-uh, too strong.
Yeah, that's a little too intense of a flavor. Let me salt that up.
I scrape each individual fleck of salt off my saltine crackers and freeze milk into cubes and put it in between.
No, that's totally like a white person trying to be like, oh yeah, I like ethnic foods. I like saltine cracker ice cream sandwiches.
Hey man, I'm not actually Asian, but I heard cheese on tea is really good.
Yeah, I heard they're doing that in probably the Thailand or something.
Thailand? Yeah, I heard that.
Cheese, please.
God damn, that's awful.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of that article.
No, I'm not. Oh,
We should definitely
try it.
definitely try it. Yeah.
No? I have these saltine crackers in my pantry that their best before date was 2014, and my family hasn't seen it yet. It's still up there.
Ew.
And
Why?
I want to see how long I can keep them there. It's been 5 years.
Jesus.
I'm going for the long con.
Yeah.
Because they don't go moldy or anything if they're not like they're all dry and you can
Yeah,
tell they-
those things kind of just last forever. They just become stale, I suppose.
Yeah, these you could probably break windows with them.
Yeah. You'd bite into one and it would break your teeth before you break the cracker.
It'd break your jaw.
Yeah. Just straight up unhinges your
Saltine cracker flavored jawbreakers. What a great candy.
Ooh, yum.
Thank you, Mr. Wonka. That's fantastic.
Wow, thanks, Mr. Wonk. We should hit up that lady and get her to make those.
Oh, yeah. No, we shouldn't.
We should get her on the podcast. Just ask her what was going through her mind.
Ask her if she's doing all right.
Yeah.
So, are you eating okay?
Do you have family or friends?
Is this a sign of poverty?
Is this a cry for help?
Do you have family or friends that care about you?
Yeah. We can give you a home.
Oh, God.
You don't need to do this.
Look, I have a fresh pantry full of every other fold.
I have a fresh pantry full of old saltine crackers. Make as many sandwiches as you want. Just not in my house. You can do it outside.
Not in my house. Don't even do it in front of my house, please.
Yeah.
Like,
Please go down the street.
yeah, I don't want you associated with me.
Yeah.
If you're gonna come inside, go through the back door. I don't want people on the street seeing you live here. Oh, yuck.
Grody.
Yeah, no, that's disgusting.
I definitely would not be down for that.
God. My stomach feels kind of bad right now.
Yeah,
thinking
yeah,
about
just
that.
thinking about that. But yeah, how are things going with you?
Yeah, they're what a transition.
Yeah.
They're doing all right. You know, I have this big 2 essays due soon. I think on Tuesday or Thursday on Chinese history.
Oh, okay. Wow. Tell me about Chinese history.
I'll be honest with you. I've attended every single class and I've taken probably like 80 pages worth of notes.
Okay.
I still don't know what's going on.
Oh, shit.
So I've been trying to write an essay, my first essay, without having any idea about what was actually happening. So I'm like consulting the book and everything. I'm like, hey, big Bible, you got the answers for me?
Please.
Please help me.
What is your essay on?
It's about the Chinese 1911 revolution when they changed from a monarchy to a republic.
Ooh, fun.
Yeah, and whether or not that was a success. And then the other one was the historical significance of the May 4th movement.
Oh, yeah.
That happened after World War One. I think.
What is the May? What is the movement?
The movement itself was oh god, it was something to do with people weren't happy with how China was being treated in the Treaty of Versailles. So they started protesting, and they had a big movement that said, "Hey, that ain't nice. Stop it.
Please be nice to us.
Please treat us with the respect and dignity I think we deserve. We've been going through a couple rough years, a couple hundred rough years, and please help us."
We are very fragile.
Japan, Russia, every other country has taken control of us. Please.
Please be nice.
This isn't going to be good for anybody in the future. And it wasn't.
And it wasn't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm still reading about that. The essay, it's all handwritten, right?
Oh,
Yeah. So like I'm doing it on my computer first, and then I'm like copying it over
Oof.
to handwriting.
Yeah. How long does it have to be?
He said there's no minimum, and how he's had some students hand in half a page of writing, and that really scares me, because I was talking to one of my friends she's in 2 of my classes, and she said that she's been working on the first essay for about 10 hours, and she just barely started.
No
And I'm just
way.
Like, ooh, I don't have that much time in my life.
Yum.
I devote at least 16
what else
hours
are you doing?
watching Gordon Ramsay.
I dedicate about 16 hours of my day to watching Gordon Ramsay.
Yeah.
And 12 to playing Minecraft.
Not anymore, bitch.
Oh, you've moved on.
Yeah, I've moved on. After my Minecraft GF died.
Oh, yeah.
I found it difficult to move on.
I felt that, man. I'm sorry. Yeah.
That was terrifying. That was terrible, actually.
Yeah. That must have been not easy for sure.
No. What the fuck's wrong with me? Why am I like that? I haven't left my house since the reading break started.
Lord.
Told myself I was going to go out, get my hair cut the other day, and I still look like a homeless youth.
It doesn't look bad. You should keep it.
Yeah,
It's all right.
I've got a bit of a mullet. I want to get it cleaned up around the sides though, because there's lots of stray hairs.
I actually kind of like the sides when it sticks out.
Thanks, man.
Looks all right. Yeah.
thanks.
Wow.
I think I look like a cute little boy.
I was gonna ask you if you wanted to hang out outside of your house, but
Outside of my house.
yeah.
That's not happening. This podcast is brought to you by my parents' basement.
Yeah.
I haven't left this place in years. Probably not gonna.
I take all my courses online just so that I don't have to leave.
I don't know any people other than you. And,
Yeah.
But other than that, talking about not leaving this place in years, I was telling my mom how I wanted to move out, and she's, scared of me leaving.
Mm-hmm.
So, and I'm like, Mom, I'm not gonna leave until I'm 30, am I? And she's like, No, that's okay. That's good.
You can stay here. Keep us
It's
company.
good. Stay here.
That's all right.
And my dad's always like, No.
Yeah. Your dad's just like, leave the house alone.
He cocks his little gun. He's like, get out.
I'm not gonna shoot you, but if I did,
But
you should probably leave.
But I could.
But I could, and I definitely might, but I'm not saying I will.
I brought you into this world. I can make you leave. I can make you disconnect from the server. I can just end it right here.
I can error 404 you out of here.
Oh, absolutely. I could force you to Alta 4.
Yeah.
Oh, I should probably tell you, talking about a computer lingo like that
Ooh.
shit.
Okay.
So I have this big
What are you, nerd?
Yep. How tall are you?
Fucking
Fucking
dweeb.
What are you? 5'10"?
I'm 5'12".
Bullshit.
Yeah.
You're short.
I'm
You're a short little boy.
kicked. Move on.
Anyways, I have this webpage that I'm working on for computer science about. She said it had to be something personal, so I made it about succulents. Those little plants, like cactuses.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I don't know what else to do it on.
Cactuses?
Cacti. So I have it on that. Not great.
Okay, nice.
But I figured out it wasn't going to get any better, and I met more than the requirements. So I just handed it in, and it's not
You
good.
just gave it in?
I just gave it in, yeah.
Ooh, oh no.
Turned it in.
Did you get your marks back?
Not yet, no. It's not due until this Monday.
Oh, okay. I think I remember you telling me about your page. Did you keep that on it?
No, yes.
Your little link?
My little link saying, you fell into a cactus trap. Yeah, yep, that's still in there. I get that in. I have this whole page. These 5 pages actually, where it's just me saying, "Hey, Alex," like I'm talking about myself in the third person. He's like, Alex is he's killed a lot of plants. He's not a healthy man.
He just likes to see things die.
And I have this little table where I'm just like, so these are my plants. This is how I killed them.
They show the fucking biopsy.
Yeah. There's this link going to the top 10 industrial herbicides.
Yeah. Which ones work better on which plants?
Yeah.
Don't you own a few cacti?
Yeah, I have 8 of them, I think.
You have 8 of them.
I think. I
I
don't
thought
know.
you only had 3.
I'm not
3 or
that
4.
great at counting.
You only have 2. I have about 8 or 9. Yeah.
No, but I got a couple from a friend for free.
Oh, that's
is really great.
weird.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hey man, do you want cacti?
I didn't even ask for them. My parents, it's an old family friend.
Okay.
My parents went to visit them, have dinner with them one day. They came back from dinner and they had a bunch of cactuses. They're like, here you go, son. I don't know how to say thank you to that.
Yeah, I don't even. What do you say?
I'm just like, oh, thanks for the plants. I could tell that you weren't taking proper care of them. They look like they're about to die.
But now they're healthy little boys.
Yeah, they're healthy lads.
Healthy little cacti.
Yeah.
Did you include them in your blog post or whatever?
Oh
Your
yeah,
website?
I included their names.
Oh, nice. That's
Yeah,
good.
it's-
What are their names?
Well, one of them is named Regis Philbin.
Oh,
Yes,
nice.
Regis
That's a good
Philbin,
one.
you know,
yeah.
the host of Who Wants to Be a Millionaire.
Yeah, yeah.
I named-
Regis Philbin.
That guy. I named another one George Costanza's car.
Okay,
You know,
good.
George Costanza.
Of course.
Famed from his portrayal of George Costanza on Friends. You know
well, I
him.
don't so much know George Costanza, but I do know his car. That's for sure.
I know his car, so I named it after George Costanza's car.
The great George Costanza's car.
Yeah. Oh god, what are the other names? There's let me just pull up my little presentation here, because I think it's pretty funny. So
Is this project worth a lot?
God, I hope not.
Okay.
I don't know. Only 10% or something.
Okay, yeah, it's not bad.
She has it so like if you meet the minimum requirements, you're guaranteed at least 75%.
Okay.
And if you like put more than that, you get more. And if it's more customized, then and trust me, this is very customized. So I have one from whose name is Bill Murray from Groundhog Day. That's the actual name. Like,
Okay.
yep. Another one is just Jane Doe because I couldn't think of one. And then there's Marilyn Manson and his little boys.
Oh, nice.
And I put that all in here.
Wait, is Marilyn Manson and his little boys, is that one cactus?
That's one cactus. That's just one cactus.
Are his little boys the Spikes?
Yep.
Marilyn Manson and his little boys.
His little boys.
Delightful. Insightful.
I have their cause of death. Now, these cactuses, they're still very much alive, but I wanted to put their cause of death here just in case. So George Costanza and his little boys is, their cause of death is accidental immolation. You know, I accidentally set them on fire.
Okay.
Accidentally doused them in Zippo brand lighter fluid.
Oh, okay, nice.
Yeah, and then there's, my cat ate him. Bill Murray from Groundhog Day. I said, I tried to kill him. He refused to die, so I'll try again.
Okay. So he's still alive.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, wow.
He's
all
still
right.
alive, but
Damn.
he's holding on by a thread.
Yeah, I could tell.
This isn't a good paper. I shouldn't have handed in this.
No, you probably shouldn't have.
I'm not doing too good. If you want to know how I deal with stress, this is how.
Yeah. By purposely making my papers and assignment shitty.
Oh, yeah. And then I look at myself. I'm like, wow, what's going on with my life? Why am I like this?
I did it. I sure did that.
I did what they wanted of me, and I still failed.
Yeah.
Wow.
I expected nothing, and I'm still disappointed.
Yeah. God damn.
Yeah, I'm happy I haven't had any like super big projects like that.
Yeah.
But right now I have to act as if I'm a human resource manager for a bank.
That sounds boring.
Yeah, and all of our staff is retiring.
Oh, wow.
And
At the same time?
like at the same time.
Oh, sweet.
And it's just like I want to make it like a fun project. Like a few of my other projects, I don't know, I'll just add like silly jokes in it. Like even for one of my midterms, I'm pretty sure I wrote like a joke at the end of one of my essays. But it's just like all my teachers are so like hard-assed that like if you try and like fool around, they'll just be like, no, that doesn't even make sense. Like sit down.
Yeah.
I don't know. So it's like I want to have fun with my projects. I just don't want them to like
think you're a little boy.
I think I'm a little boy about it.
You, with business classes like that, I imagine you had to act more professional than you really are.
Yeah. Yeah.
Which is great, you know. I'm a little art student, so I know nothing about business.
Yeah.
So people are like, oh, wow, look at him. He's such a quirky son of God.
Has anybody ever said that to you?
Nobody has ever said that
No.
to me. Nobody has ever called me a quirky son of God. Oh, God. Oh, so this little assignment's worth like 2% of my grade.
Oh, damn. Okay, nice. Yeah.
That's good.
That's not bad at all.
Oh, probably more than that, but
Even if you did good on it, that wouldn't like affect your grade at all.
oh yeah. Which is good. I'm guaranteed at least 75.
Yeah.
So I'm flying.
Nice. You're doing all right.
Doing good.
Nice.
These Chinese history essays, I don't think I'm guaranteed anything above a 2.
Yeah. Nice.
Nothing at all.
Really shooting for the stars, eh?
Oh, I am. I like to set my standards so low now.
That even when I don't meet them, it just crushes me even further.
I'm still like, ooh, wow, that's sweet.
I didn't know I could do any worse than doing nothing.
Yeah. God. What else is there? I know there's another thing I wanted to talk about, but I can't remember what it is.
Yeah, no, I'm in kind of the same boat.
Yeah, I remember I had this little idea for a section of the podcast where we just talk about like the origin of inside jokes,
Okay.
but I can't remember any actual inside jokes.
Like
in
our friend group
in
inside
our friend
jokes.
group.
I think one of my favorite inside jokes is what? It was something you said.
Oh, was it the
wouldn't pass it put him?
Wouldn't pass it put him.
Yeah, that was a good one.
Yes,
That was like a thing that
people roasted me about that for a long time.
for like years.
I meant to say like wouldn't put it past him, but I stuttered and
wouldn't pass to put him.
Wouldn't pass to put him.
I just remember because I remember what happened. We were at our friend's place and we were at a cafe. And I was talking to the waitress there, and like I don't know, she's just being nice. And
back when you were still single and still very lonely, right?
Well, you guys said that I was hitting on her. I wasn't even like hitting on her. I was just talking to her.
Sure.
And then you guys went outside because I was speaking to her. And then as soon as I come out, you guys are just like crying, laughing, and then I just hear like phrase just be like, wouldn't pass it, put him like crack out of his laughter. And I was like instantly I just knew, and I started laughing so hard because you look so ashamed, like close to tears.
I was trying to say, because we were all talking about how he's probably like flirting with every girl he sees, right? How you're probably flirting with every girl you see. And I meant to say I wouldn't put it past him, but the first time it came out, I'm like, oh, I went past it, and I just froze. And Phrase looked at me, he's like, and I knew at that moment I couldn't back out, so I just continued saying, I wouldn't past it, put him.
Wouldn't past it.
It's not even that fucking funny. It's just.
It's not. It's just like stupid. In the moment, it was so good.
That was like 3 years ago.
That was 3 years ago.
I still get reminded of that almost daily.
Almost every encounter with our buddies.
Our little friends from abroad.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. From the European countries. One of the other good ones was our other friend, when we were discussing Rage, the video game Rage.
Oh, yeah.
And
I don't know if I was a part of this one.
I think you were. We were talking about Rage and we were talking about Fallout. Oh, yeah. And our friend was like, Rage is kind of like Fallout, but not at all.
Who was this? Oh yeah, what an idiot.
Yeah, and we were
that boy.
I don't know, it was like just catching him at like it's exactly this, but not at all. And I remember he just like hated us for like a few days afterwards because we just wouldn't let it go.
No, he took that very personally.
He took it really personally.
Oh yeah.
But it was good. It's all good now. He jokes around with it.
It's like this, but not at all.
It's like this, but not at all.
Yeah, no, I remember roasting him about that when we all went to Seattle, and we were trying different like foreign foods. And I'm just like, oh yeah, man, like a burrito. It's kind of like spaghetti and meatballs, but not at all.
It's kind of like a hamburger, but not at all.
But it's not.
Yeah.
It's kind of stupid that you'd even compare the two.
Yeah. It's like this, just definitely not.
No, it's. He's a special lad.
He is a good boy.
He's a kind of boy. Is he still traveling, or?
He is. He's still down in South America.
South America?
Yeah. I think he's there for like about 10 more days or so.
Wow, how long?
For a whole month.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Lucky him.
I know. He's gonna pick me up that some bootleg Transformers and action figures. Dude, They were sending me some other pictures of like their bootleg shit, because should I say where he is?
Oh yeah, sure.
Yeah, he's in Argentina.
It's
right
a whole
now.
country. It's not like people can track him down.
Yeah,
like, oh shit, this guy.
This is his location. He's traveling into Argentina right now.
Yeah,
and they just have a bunch of bootleg stuff because their country is so like corrupt. Like their government is just like fucked up. So they were sending me this list of like Transformer action figures, and there's Firefight Escort Team school bus,
Yep.
defend suddenly, and deformation the automobile hero.
That was my nickname in high school.
Yeah.
Deformation, the automobile hero.
That's like a little like point on the box. Like, what the fuck?
That's his name. That's his name.
I told them to grab me defend suddenly because that's pretty awesome. Defend suddenly.
Deformation.
Yeah.
The automobile hero.
Like, that's such just like terribly broken English.
yeah.
It's hilarious. I love it.
I remember one of your nicknames in high school was actually just stupid dumbass.
I remember it as
Remember that?
Gimp Boy because I was gimpy and a boy.
Yep. Yeah, it sure was. I remember that vividly. and you wouldn't you couldn't do anything to stop us
No.
because you were gimpy
and a lad.
and a young boy.
Yeah. The creativity was very strong for that nickname.
It was so straightforward. There was no room for improvement. You couldn't think about, oh, maybe they're talking about something else.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck me.
I'm not actually gimped, by the way.
I'm not Jesus, what does that word actually entitle?
I think it's like a really derogatory term for like being disabled, I think.
Oh yeah, it means you have a limp or a hobble.
Oh, okay, yeah. Gimp. Gimp's just such a like derogatory sounding word. I feel bad just saying it.
Oh, what the heck? So I'm looking up the meanings of gimp.
The origins.
So the first origin, this is the first thing that pops up, is a twisted silk, worsened, or what is that, worsted? I don't know what that is, a fiber of some sort, or cotton with a cord wire running through it, used chiefly as upholstery trimming. Oh, so it's just like a wire, just a fishing line usually.
That's what gimp is?
But actually, it means a physically disabled or lame person.
Yeah.
Or a feeble. Jesus, Google, you're using big words today, aren't you?
Ooh.
A feeble or contemptible person.
Whoa.
Wow.
Contemptible.
Yeah, that's fantastic.
That is fantabulous.
That's my new favorite word. It means,
Contemptible.
deserving contempt or despicable.
Dang.
You despicable boy.
Despicable boy. Eesh. What were some nicknames for you in high school?
Oh, I can't remember.
We would always just call you by your last name, but we
Yeah.
probably shouldn't.
Because there's
bring that
several dozen people named Alex in my school.
Yeah, even just in our grade of 30 people,
Yeah, there was
six. four or five people named Alex.
Yeah.
And then two of our other friends and my middle names are Alex.
Oh god, I can't remember any of my nicknames.
No.
Probably just skinny lad over there.
And like bitch boy. And,
Yeah, that was another. That was another one where I was forced to kiss people's feet.
Dude, I actually just told. I was just talking about that with my girlfriend like a few days ago. Yeah. I was telling her about how you actually did
that. Well, that guy. Just to set up context. The boy that I kissed the feet of, he is massive.
He was a very big boy.
He had like 5 inches of me on me.
Not like overweight in like obesity, but like just muscles on muscles.
We joked that his muscles were strong enough to help him climb vertical walls.
Yeah.
That he couldn't actually like turn his head at all. He had to turn his full body to look at people. Because his neck was just so swole.
Like that thick neck dude.
Oh yeah, just like that thick neck dude.
Thick.
Oh god.
But yeah, why don't you tell this story of when you kissed his feet?
I don't remember it. I mentally blocked it out of my mind. I do remember that he stole my iPod and
Oh,
then
okay. Here,
changed the password on it.
I'll tell it then. Yeah, so he stole your iPod and he changed the password, and it was in one of our spares, and I just remember he would not give it back to you. He was like, you were not getting this iPod back.
Not at all.
And for like a solid like hour, you were like begging him, and then
Was it a spare or the one math class that we had?
it was during math class. Yeah,
Yeah.
and like our teacher just didn't give a fuck. Like
No,
he,
he did not.
didn't even teach us.
No.
He just gave us all like full marks.
I remember, just to interject here, I remember he was reading the newspaper by his computer, and I walked over to the computer, and I changed my grade.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, oh, he's not gonna save that. And I look at my report card, and the grade is the exact same thing.
Yeah,
I'm just like,
yeah.
what the hell, man? You shouldn't be teaching.
How did he even get in this school?
I have no idea.
But yeah, so Alex, he was desperately trying to get his iPod back, and then our friend, he was like, finally, I think it hit like lunchtime. Like lunchtime was just starting. This is in high school, and he was like, all right, Alex, I will give you your phone back if you get on your knees and if you kiss my feet right now. And he's like, no, like undo my shoelaces and
Yeah.
kiss my feet. And I just
God.
remember watching you get on your knees.
I don't think we need to talk about that. That was a very low point in my life.
You got your iPod back, I suppose.
Yeah, I did. And then that was the same iPod that one of the other Alexes microwaved.
Wait, who? Which one?
Oh, Johnson.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he put it in the microwave for a couple seconds and it toasted it.
Oh my god. Yeah.
Fuck. I think it's from grade 9 to grade 11. I went through 8 iPods. And for some reason, the warranty kept covering them.
Dude, we were so fucking stupid. We were like the dumbest kids. We just didn't give a shit about anything.
No, it was awful. Like I remember, you remember Johnny? Yuck.
Yeah.
I remember I found out his locker combination because for some reason I found out everybody's locker combo in 1 year.
Okay.
So I started putting rotten apple juice and just different fruits in his locker. Because I'm just like, I hate that kid.
Yeah, that,
He's like twice the size of me, but he won't beat me up.
no, he's too scared to hit me.
He knows I have power here.
Yeah. Oh, our big mighty Morphin Power Ranger friend will beat him up.
Oh yeah, of course.
Yeah.
I have the mountain on my side.
Yeah. You may be a rock, but I've got a mountain.
Yeah. Like,
Yeah, I just like
we were not good people in
I'm
high
just
school.
so like that was only like 3 years ago.
Yeah.
The amount of
Oh,
just
more than that now.
well, I mean like
Oh,
Yeah.
3 or 4, yeah.
like 3 or 4 years ago, but just like the amount of just stupid, awful shit
Oh yeah.
we said and did. Like,
oh yeah, I remember stealing so many pumpkins from the
Yeah.
place next door.
yeah, there was a little like farm next to us, like a little like produce stand that sometimes when we walk outside of school, I remember people would just take so much of their
So many
produce,
pumpkins, yeah.
so many pumpkins especially, and
God.
like bring them into the school and
And
stuff.
who was it? Where which teacher was it? Like the science or something? Where the pumpkin that we put on his desk rotted from underneath. So when he picked it up, it all spilled out onto his table and all over his.
Wasn't that Mr. K?
Yeah,
I think so. Yeah.
I remember
Oh.
also again with his with his table spilling things all over his paper. I remember I'm like, oh, I'm gonna be nice to him. I'll buy him a soda. But when I was like running back to the school with the soda in my hand, I went to open it because I had like one of those little bottle openers. Right?
Oh yeah.
And I forgot that running it got shook up, so he put it on his desk really hard, just slam it on there, and I opened it up, and it spills all over everything that he's been working towards.
Dude, he hated us.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
hated our grade.
No, we weren't good people.
No.
back then.
We were by far the worst like grade in the whole school by far.
Yeah.
Oh man, I remember he also like hated me for drawing sacrilegious symbols on his whiteboard every day.
Didn't you draw one in Sharpie? I think you draw like the Illuminati sign or something.
Probably, man.
Just drawing 666s all over the place.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
I did that once or twice. Yeah.
No, that's hilarious. That's
Mhm.
not something we should do.
No, not really. That's far behind me now.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah.
Sometimes I look at myself from 2 years ago and I want to like text some of the people that I might have insulted and be like, hey, was I a dick in high school? But like, if you gotta ask if you're a dick, you're probably a dick, right?
Yeah. I
Oh,
know.
God.
Even when we were hanging out last, when we went to that coffee shop,
Mm-hmm.
when we were looking at some of the old snaps I saved from even just like a
Yep.
year ago,
Yeah.
there's
Oh,
some
God,
pretty
there's some you should probably delete.
pretty upsetting things.
Some
Yeah.
things both of us said were just awful.
Yeah.
Looking back on it now, I'm just like, ooh, I'm now getting an education, and I can see where I was wrong.
I know, like even like 1 year later, I'm like, how, like, who, what,
Why
who
did
was
we-
that?
Why did we think this was okay?
Yeah, I know. Yikes, man.
Yeah.
But I mean, like, we never meant it.
No.
No, it was all just jokes.
Good God. Whoa. Hey guys, that's been another episode of Alex's Bad Teeth podcast.
Oh God, you were so close.
Where we talk everything except for teeth. Okay, see you guys. Wow, that's been another episode. See you next week.
Bye.
Bye.